Hello everyone, welcome to this tutorial on Linux user management commands. In this video, we will explore some fundamental commands for managing user on a Linux system, including adding, modifying and detailing user accounts, as well as some best practices for system managements. I am I am Mohsin Ladaf and let's dive right into it. Start with first slide. Introduction to Linux user management. Linux is multi-user operating system allowing multiple users to access and work on the same systems. User management is essential for controlling access, permissions and overall system security. In this presentation we will cover key command for adding, modify and deleting user as well as managing their environments. So the next slide is adding a user add command. Description: user add is used to create a new account on the system, automatically assigns a user ID, set up a home directory and applies default settings. Syntax: user add options username. Example: user add new user. Options: minus m create a home directory. Minus s specify the shell. So the next slide, modifying a user mode command. Description: user mode allows modification of an existing user account. Useful for updating user information like username, home directory and group memberships. Syntax: user mode options username. Example: user mode dash m new username, old username. Options: dash d changes home directory, dash ag adds the user to new groups. So the next slide is deleting a userdel command. Description: userdel deletes a user account from the system. Can also remove the user's home directory with dash r option. Syntax: userdel options username. Example: userdel dash r user1. Options: dash r deletes the user's home directory and accounts. So the next slide is chs command. Description: chs change shell let a user or admin changes the user's login shell. A login shell is the command interpreter presented upon login. Syntax: chs -s path to shell username. Example: chs -s bin bash username1. Note: user can switch to shells that best match their workflow. So the next slide is deleting user home directories. Description: when deleting a user with userdel -r, the user's home directory and its contents can be removed. This option ensures no residual files or data remain after user deletions. Syntax: userdel -r username. Use case: idle form cleaning up inactive accounts and reclaiming storage space. Additional user management commands. Other commands. Passwords. Set or changes user passwords. Example, password username. Groups. Displays groups for a specified user. Example, groups usernames. ID. Displays user and group IDs. Example, ID username. SU. Allows you to switch users. Example, SU username. Conclusion. Summary. The useradd, usermod and userdel commands are essential for managing user accounts in Linux. CHS provides control over the user's login environment, and password helps manage user passwords. Best practices. Regularly update user access to reflect changes in permissions. Remove inactive user to maintain system security. Use commands with caution to avoid accidental deletions or security risks.